Zoning presidency to the Igbos will heal the wounds of civil war, Nya Nwodo claims. The outgoing deputy spokesman of Apex Igbo Socio-Cultural Organization Ohaneze Ndigbo, Chus Igbebu, has thanked Ndigbo for giving them the opportunity to serve them in the last 4 years. In what looks like a valedictory statement made available to Daily Post in Umuahia on Saturday, Igbebu said the outgoing leadership did its best to improve the image of the Apex Igbo body. He noted that Igbo marginalization started after the Civil War and must not be underrated by the federal government. He blamed some Igbo who exhibit what he termed pull him down syndrome and Nshiko mentality to turn a new leaf. Igbebu called on Igbo political leaders to emulate the great Dr. Michael Okpara, the premier of the former Eastern region, who made the region the fastest growing economy in the world in the 60s, and Dr. Sam Mbakwe, who achieved a lot in the old Imo. He lauded the founding fathers of Ohaneze Ndigbo, prominent of them being the first indigenous governor of Old Eastern Region, Dr. Akanu Ibiam. He regretted that present Igbo leaders have not done enough to replay the achievements and candor of these great Igbo leaders of years ago. The chieftain insisted on the restructuring of Nigeria as the only way out of her woes and noted that the 2023 presidency should go to the southeast as a balm to heal the wounds of the civil war. He noted that Nigeria is a giant on mosquito legs due to the selfishness of her rulers and warned that unless the rulers change their ways, the nation will become a failed one soonest. He urged all Nigerians to work together and build a great nation. According to him, God richly blessed the nation, but our rulers have made it appear as if it's a cursed nation to corruption and looting of her resources. Igbebu called on all the delegates to shun undue influence and money and salvage their race by electing patriots, including himself, as run the affairs of Ohaneze Ndigbo. He further called a similar support to his successor, but promised to offer advices when needed. Thank you for listening to this news. You have spoken anyway. I first of all congratulate you for a successful completion of your stay as the deputy and the president of Ohaneze Ndigbo in general. Well, all that you've just said are very much welcomed. Your impact was felt. Your positive contribution while in office was also felt. So what we just say is that as you step down, as you complete your tenure and step down, I would say that you don't step down completely anyway, but still remain close. Because you will still remain as an alumni and also as a predecessor to whosoever that will be taking the seats of Ohaneze Ndigbo presently. You understand? So it's very, very important. It's very, very important that you also stay presently. Okay? So there is no much to say about that, but I only encourage whatever will be stated out. All right. So my viewers, let us team it up and congratulate Nia Nwodo and his deputy for a successful completion of office. Though the truth must still be told, many Nigerians and many Igbos are not happy with the office of Nia Nwodo. One just need to say it out, okay? Because Nia Nwodo used his office to support mostly the foreigners who are not supposed to be in the office, who are not supposed to be in the Igbo land, supporting the Fulani president just to favor him, so it really affected a lot of Igbos, most especially the farmers whom their lands were collected and given to these herdsmen. In fact, one of the painful parts was the ones that they have to collect their land and give to Fulani people to set up a cattle market. So crazy. It's too wrong. It's too wrong. For what reason and unto what? And why? Why would that be done? For what reason? Why? Why? Don't they have their own place? Don't they have their own state? Why would they collect people's land and give to them for free? That was why it was said that the time has come for Fulanis to start paying for rent, because Indigo are also paying for rent in their own states. You will never see any Igbo man collect anything for free in the northern region. They pay for everything that they get in the north. They pay for the house, they pay for the food, everything they get in the north, they pay. So why would they be why would they ask them why would they be asking them why would they be asking for free things? For what reason? So they too should pay. They should pay for any service that is given to them. For every couple, for anything they get in the Igbo land, they deserve to pay. You understand now? So I still use this medium to appreciate and congratulate the Ohanese Indigo, and also the person that is elected, the newly elected Ohanese Indigo, and I encourage him to do better than the ones that have just left office, because that is what is expected of them. All right. So my viewers, please I deem it fit to leave your own side of the comment below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.